fact, you should do just the opposite of whatever I do. But I did see people topple from the top, and you are going to topple. There's only one way to go. And I got to the top for a long time. I was there 5 years, which is longer than anybody had been there. And expecting any minute to say, have somebody tap me on the shoulder and say, get out of here. But I was, not only was I prepared for it, but I also felt I'd had a hell of a run and had an incredible time. And quite honestly, I didn't think I was a very good actor. So I thought, you know, if I can ever get this acting part down, because number one, I can't even act. If I can get this acting stuff down, I'm gonna kick some ass. So I kind of feel like I know how to do it now. Part of it was teaching helped me a hell of a lot, and learning to take chances. I started taking a lot of chances. Boogie Nights was a big chance, and getting out of playing killers and Indians and doing comedy was tough. Doing the Tonight Show was the greatest career move that ever happened for me, because people don't realize this, but in the 60s, when I did the Tonight Show, if you did, you were on, you were only going to be on one time, then a commercial, and you were off. That was fine. That was a big deal. But if you were on, and Johnny said, stay on for another one. And the first night I was on 4, he kept me on 4 times in a row. And the next day I had 5 offers. It was that kind of, the show had that kind of power. And I don't know what it was that Johnny saw in me. All I know is if America felt if Carson liked you, they liked you. And he liked me. And I loved him. And nobody listened like him. God, did he listen? He knew how to set you up, set you up, set you up. And people are always asking, why don't you do, you know, so-and-so show? Why? I mean, I don't, there's no, I don't want to do them. After you do it done the best, there's no reason to do another one. I mean, plus, they don't, now they're in such a hurry. They want the joke so quick. It's almost like they want another comedian there. You know, 2 comics going like Henning Youngman style. Whereas Johnny wanted a story, not a joke, a story. What I heard you went into Bloomingdale's and, you know, you tell a story. And that really gave me a confidence that I didn't have at that time. It gave me an incredible confidence, because I was walking out on a live television show watched by millions of people, and was totally not nervous at all. So I thought I think I can do this. And that's what I started. The film started. I started doing a lot of comedies, and the films started taking off and doing very well. But I realize now that you know, I got a million miles to work and not much time left. So I got to work harder, and I'm getting better, and that's good. And you got to always think that. I used to follow Spencer Tracy to his car every night. 5 o'clock. He'd stop. 5 o'clock. Time. There's a guy with a watch, and Tracy could be in mid-sentence. And he was out the door, and I was out the door after him because I was under contract. And finally, after 3 weeks of following him, he went, so then I'd walk along with him, and we got to talking a little bit, and he'd just say, don't act, listen. And he said, I said, how do you eat all the time? I mean, I watch you eat. You eat like you're starving to death. How do you match that? And he said, matching ain't my problem. Eating is. I said, well, that's right. That's that girl's problem with the pencil. If I don't match it, that's her job. My job is to eat. And it was the same with everybody else. With the lighting, with the camera, with the sound. It was their job. His job was to act. He had a big problem with alcohol because he had a big problem with his family. Broadcasting, and he wasn't happy, but he really was. But during the week, he never missed a day, a cue or a word or whatever. But from Friday night to Monday, he was pretty, crashed. And I said to him, this is actually the last thing I said to him, because I thought if he's going to say this to me, this is a curtain line. I've got to leave it. It's too personal. But I said, you're the best there is. Is there anything that you're not good at? And he said, life. And I went, thank you, sir. And I never followed him again.
So it sounds like that had a pretty profound effect on you to say, I got to be great in life.
I got to get off my ass, and there is other things out there besides this gate and an old Aussie at the gate going, hey, and give me a good place to park, and yeah, there's life, and if you don't get it, you may be the best actor in the world, but you're a sad, sorry son of a bitch. It's tragic. More for women, I think, than for men. It ends quick.